Hey guys, it's me Lexi and welcome back to my channel for a brand new current household video. So this is a Gen 2 of my Lepacy that I uploaded, the Appleton Lepacy that I uploaded like a couple weeks ago or whatever. We are like in the middle of Generation 2, I would say. Generation 2 is going to be a bit longer because I went to university. This is like my university generation. So I'm jumping around on generation or like with each expansion pack, like next expansion pack I'm doing into the future. So yeah, this is my house. I live on the beach. Keegan inspired me, which you'll see. His house is so fucking cute. I love his house that he built for Gen 2. And I had a house that I built and then I was like, no, I don't want that one. I want one that looks like yours. So he really inspired me on this one. But yeah, this is the little house tour I'm gonna give you guys. It's really bright. It's a beach house. Like, it has to be bright, right? And plus I just really wanted, you know, bright colors in my house. So this is the walk-in area you see when you first come in. We got some pumpkins up because it's obviously fall. And it's also like 5 a.m. I'm gonna let the game roll for a second because I want my Sims to get up and stuff. It's a Friday, so my Sims have school, but the older ones are off work, so this is our living area. It's very green, very orangey, and I just really like it. I really like this wood that I used. I think it's really nice. Got lots of movie posters up because whenever my sim was in university, she loved going to the movies, especially on dates with her friends. She was a bit of a nerd, mostly. I mean, she was a complete rebel, but yeah, she's really into painting. I have never had a sim that's into painting, and let me tell you, we make fucking bank off of it. This is our kitchen. It's not big. It's perfect in my opinion. Actually, if I had a kitchen this big, I would not be complaining. But it's not like my biggest kitchen, you know. But I still really like it. And then this is our dining area. We don't have a proper dining room, but our last house was huge, and I just kind of wanted something different from that than the last. I mean, different from the last house. And this really kind of helped that because while we have way more money than the last family did, we are a much smaller family. So yeah, and then in through this door is the master bedroom. The puppy is getting up right now. It's kind of small, I'm not gonna lie. I usually, like, I give them the biggest room, but it's usually not that big. And sometimes it's not even bigger. If I'm not lying. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't ever put no shit in my master bedroom, and I imagine the kids need a lot more, so I'd rather the kids have a bigger bedroom. But this is the downstairs bathroom, and then I'm just gonna do this because I'm tired. So tired. I love the backyard. It is my favorite part of the house. I have summer on for two seasons or whatever right now, and I'm gonna keep it that way for till probably Gen 4. We'll move to a different world, but the next world we're gonna live in is obviously the future world, and then the one after that is gonna be Roaring Heights. So 2 weeks of summer is kind of like needed. So my freaking lights just flashed. By the way, I have to have the air conditioner on. It is so ungodly hot in my room. So if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry, but I don't have like actual AC upstairs, and so I have to have like a window unit. But we have like a little area we can come sit. Obviously we have a pretty small pool, but I think it's a really good size. I mean, small for like The Sims. That's fucking huge. That would cost you thousands of dollars in real life. It does in The Sims as well though. And then we obviously have some seating, which I fucking love these chairs. I've never seen them before in my game, and I seen them and I was like, I have to have them. They don't even really match the house, but I have to fucking have them. We have a fire pit, and we have a telescope, which our daughter uses constantly because she's like a little nerd. Upstairs, I'll go ahead and go back into tab mode. We have a bathroom, whatever, nothing special. And then we have our second born's room. You can't really see it, but it's kind of dinosaur themed. I had a prior dinosaur themed bedroom to a family that I played before this one, and I really liked it, so I'm probably gonna go with that theme every time I have a little boy because it's really cute, and I really like that little thing because I never know what to do for my boys. And then over here is just like a little area. I'll eventually make it an office before I had like I'll show you guys in here. This is our daughter's room, which I literally just decorated it a little bit, so I need to take that down, but just ignore that for right now. But she's obviously the heir, so she's really into futuristic-y items, like, you know how some things just have like that tone to it. She's into that. But I had this like chemical making station over there I was talking to you guys about. And yeah, she's got a really cute bedroom. I really like it. It's pretty pink and green, and I like that. In through here is the upstairs bathroom, second upstairs bathroom. I'm sorry, my game's like so laggy right now. And then this is our last born baby boy's bedroom. So it's beach themed because why not? We have a beach themed house, so why not have him have a beach themed room? And he's about to wake up actually, so there you can kind of see his bedroom a little bit better. I like it. I think it's cute. I need to get rid of, while I'm just thinking about it, let me go ahead and get rid of these. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into The Sims. A lot has happened since my last video. I probably should have had like a little update in between just to kind of give you guys a fill-in on what's going on with the family, rather than just what's going on here. But for right now, we're just gonna go with what's going on in here. So this is obviously Rory. I wanted her to be the heir. I actually really struggled with figuring out who I wanted to be the heir. I liked all of the girls in that household. Declan I knew I didn't want because she wasn't a redhead. Sorry to say, but you gotta be a redhead. Which is actually funny because no one in my family has black hair. But Blair was born with black hair, and I was like, I'm just gonna make you a redhead because I like you. Anyway. So Rory, obviously, she went to college. She went to Sims University. She got a degree in fine arts. She's always been into painting, super introverted, and just always was a loner, but she doesn't have the loner trait. If I could pick another trait, it would be loner. But she still had like a good amount of friends. She kept her circle tight. Okay? Let me pause because I don't want to let the kids go before I introduce them to you guys. But she is a workaholic. She's avant-garde. She's a heavy sleeper, night owl, nurturing, artistic, and dramatic. She likes island life music, vegetarian, chili, and the color gray. And she's an Aries. She obviously has her fine arts degree, and she's level 8 in the art appraiser career. So I'm hoping we'll get level 10 this coming week, which we should. It usually takes her about 2 work days to get that because really there's nothing extra you can do at home, and I'll get into like what he can do. But she's level 1 sculpting, level 6 cooking, level 1 fishing, level 1 gardening, level 8 street art, level 2 handiness. She's mastered the painting skill on top of also doing all the challenges for it, which is really awesome. I've never had a sim do that, but let me tell you, she paints a small painting in 45 sim minutes. It is so fast. It's insanity. So yeah, okay, and then writing level 1, photography level 2, whatever. She has a shit ton of high school diplomas in here because we had our friends move in and then I kicked them out from university, so obviously we got their high school diplomas. She got some cookbooks in here that she's been planning on reading, kind of getting those down as she goes. Oh, and she's got entrepreneur mindset, and she's got extra creative, so we usually sell our paintings. Like a small painting usually sells for at least $800 to $900. And then her like biggest ones, like the large, usually sells for $3,000, maybe a little less. It's a lot of money that we can bring in, and I don't try to have them have a lot of money because it kind of makes me lose interest a little bit. Kind of like the struggle I know they have. It's still a shit ton of money, and I'd love to be able to buy a car, but we don't have room on the lot to buy a car, so no sir, no. Anyway, don't tempt me with a good time, Asher. I'm not having it. But this is Asher Appleton. He is neurotic, family-oriented, vegetarian, eco-friendly, and athletic. He likes pop music. Vegetarian lobster thermidor is his favorite food. And he likes the color green, and he's a Libra. So he's level 9 in the sports agent career, and we will fucking get a promotion every time we go to work because you can literally click on your sim, do analyze statistics, and that shit goes up like nobody's business. So yeah, it's crazy, but we need to work on our skills. Obviously, he has horrible skills. I mean, for the career, they're not bad. He's pretty like balanced. I mean, he's level 5 athletic, level 5 charisma, level 3 literally almost level 4 cooking, Level 4 social networking. Sorry, I like can't talk. Um, also, like, we just kind of got him like later, so I've just been working on his skills more recently. You don't even need these skills until like later, so in the career, like level 6 or 7, and even then I still just got promotions like crazy. So obviously they both went to university. They didn't become dating until the second time she went there, and she only went there for 3 semesters instead of the normal 4 because she had so many credit hours because she was level like 6 or something in painting, and it was just crazy. But basically, if you guys don't know, our dad was Zane Appleton and our mother was Quincy Appleton, and they have a whole fucking shebang, so hold on. So obviously their first kid was Ollie Appleton, who is married to Veronica Lemon-Top, now Appleton, and they have 5 kids, 4 kids, I can't count. I was like, is she dead? No, I don't know why these guys are still toddlers. She should be like at least a teenager. So that's glitched. That's awesome. But their firstborn was Judy. They had her when they were teens, and then her boyfriend is Danny Keaton. They have a daughter named Sherry. This is obviously her parents. Veronica had Santiago and Persephone Lemon-Top as their parents, and then Quincy and Zane had twins, their first set, which was Rory and Declan. Rory is the sim we're playing with. We have 3 kids, and then I'll get into them here in a second. And then Declan was the twin of Rory. And she got married to Tucker Woods. They were high school sweethearts. He's a teacher's aide. She is a PR assistant, so she's pretty high up there. She has a degree in technology. I didn't get that for her. She just, you know how the game is sometimes. They have 5 kids. Yeah, they have Jill, Jean, Desiree, Joseph, and Arnold. So, yeah, they have a lot of kids. They just keep getting pregnant. Which obviously I pollinate her. I wanted her to have a shit ton of kids. I wanted them to be kind of deadbeat. I know that sounds terrible, but to me, Declan's dream was to be like an actress, a famous world actress. Like if I was playing with Late Night, she would have been my heir. So, and I would have just fucking made her hair red. I don't care. So obviously that didn't work out for her, and she was just started popping out kids like it's nobody's business. Then they had another set of twins named Penelope and Primrose. Penelope is just alone. She's kind of a loner. She doesn't really want anyone. She's not really interested in anyone, and that's okay. It's just like that sometimes. She's a snack hawker. She's getting up there in the, what's it called? The athletic profession. She's always been super into, like, running and weightlifting, and she's really just a all-around stable person, so good on her. But she doesn't want kids. She just doesn't want kids. She's not interested in getting married. She's just not. Primrose Appleton is married to Brooke Appleton, so they've had 2 kids, Felix and Isaac Appleton. Brooke's parents, Maya Woods, Brad Woods, and it's actually Tucker Woods is her brother, so that's Declan's husband. What the hell? There we go. So yeah, as you can see, our family tree is really big. We're getting there. I really like how this is going. The sad thing is when we do move, obviously, the Sims will kind of gets a little sporadic because I do have the Traveler mod. So when you have the Traveler mod, you can, you can like keep it, but it gets a little messed up. Obviously, look at Generations, so jacked up. So yeah. Now for the kids, we have Blair Appleton, the firstborn. She's very, very beautiful. I'm obsessed with her. She's a genius. She's a perfectionist. She loves the heat. Sim. Her favorite color is gray. She likes cobbler and indie music. She is a Libra. And, yeah, that's kind of just Blair. There's nothing crazy to tell about her. Keegan had the sim in his save, which he's gonna upload his video probably at the same time we are. We'll probably do that, honestly. wouldn't put it past us. Mavian is his firstborn, and he is like the hottest like inborn sim I've ever seen for like a guy, and I want her to marry him, so that's what we're gonna do. But basically, the story with Mavian is he's gonna have like this off and on girlfriend, Gracie Martinez. I placed them because I needed Sims, because everyone was dying. So I placed the Martinez family, and he and Gracie are gonna be off and on, and they're gonna have a kid pretty much right after high school, and then he's gonna realize she's batshit crazy, and he's always like gonna want to have gone to the future, and she's gonna be the same way. You know, they figured it out together. They can do this. You know, will you support me, Gracie? Fuck no, I'm staying here with my kid. Stay here as well. And he's gonna be like, fuck no, I'm gonna go do my dreams. And I want him to have like a part in his kid's life, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, it's just gonna be too hard. So Keegan's spamming me right now. Well, joke's on you, Keegan. I turned off the fucking sound for Discord. Anyway, what was I saying? Mavian basically is gonna move in with Blair, and then they're gonna go to the future, and we're gonna move out like right away. And we'll just have our own little house, because I kind of, well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we do it. I'm not exactly sure how I want to execute it. You know, she literally aged up yesterday into a teenager, so we're just kind of working towards that right now. He just said they better be able to hear this in the video, or I'll be mad. I have to laugh. I have to laugh. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on with Blair right now. So she's gonna be obviously in love with Mavian from the day she met him. She's in love with him because he actually doesn't think she's crazy for wanting to go into the future and explore it and see what there is in another life and all that crazy shit. So he's actually with her on it, and that's just like awesome to her, because she's, I mean, how hard is that to find? And this is Mr. Zane Appleton. I know that's his grandfather's name. I know. I named him after Zane Appleton, the original, because actually we went into birth right as our dad died, like at a birthday party, I think. Or no, was it? I can't remember if it was at the beach or at a birthday. It was at the beach. We went into labor as soon as our dad died. So I was like, this is him being rebirthed into my son. So I was like, fuck it, let's name him Zane. I think it's kind of cute, actually. So he's excitable, genius, easily impressed. Stu surprised, and dark wave, and he's a Capricorn. He just aged up 2 days ago, I think, something like that, 3 days ago. And then we have Jace Appleton, who is brave and athletic. He likes songwriter music, veggie burger, and the color black. He's gonna be like my little emo military boy. I really want him to get into athletic whenever he is a teenager, and like super into athletic stuff. And he's gonna be a really loner, really into hard rock. I'm gonna have like his whole room decorated and like the little rock set that came in with the store content, something in the store. So that's really exciting. I don't know what I want to do with Zane exactly. I haven't decided. I might just have him be like a little nerd, really like video games or something. I don't know. Maybe be like a little deadbeat. But I kind of want Jace to meet like his love like in high school and have like a high school sweetheart kind of idea. But I'm really, really excited for Blair, because I think she's got like some tea, but not too much tea to the point where I'm going to want to pass away because it's just too much to handle. So yeah, that's kind of it for the family. I don't think I want to play through the entire day because there's just too freaking much. Actually, no, he's fine. You don't need to put him in there. Put him in the walker. So there's just like too much for me to sit here and talk and then try to play at the same time, because I want to show you guys how fast she does this though, and if you're gonna do that, just don't work as what. But like literally so much has happened in my family. I don't think I stopped talking for the 20 minutes I've been recording. Like holy shit. But I do have a faster painting mod. I totally forgot to mention. but I only have it on like the first setting, so even then she still paints hella fast. If you don't want to mod your game, just get your Sims painting skill up. And she paints the most beautiful paintings, and I swear to God, every time she paints it's something new. I have never seen her paint two of the same things. So so yeah, 754 simoleons. I told you guys it's usually about 800 simoleons. That was a brilliant painting. Let's try to do a large one as well. Let's see what that does, and we'll end it after that. Basically, we just kind of chill at home for right now. There's not like crazy much to do. I'm kind of pushing until we get to Gen 3 because I really just want to get there. I feel like I've been playing with Gen 2 for a really long time, and it's just because we went to university, and I didn't really speedrun university like I sometimes do, but I kind of took my time with it. I only went through 3 weeks. The third week though, fucking sped run that shit. Literally did not care, didn't want to be there, just wanted to be on our beach house. It's really hard to be away from your family when you love them so much. Like, I love all of the kids. Every single kid that Zane and Quincy had their own story. I focused on each and every one of them. Penelope, maybe not so much, but I didn't want her to have like a crazy story. I kind of just wanted her to be like doing her own thing most of the time. So yeah, but that was a, what was that? I think it was a brilliant painting, so that's not too bad for that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that didn't take her hardly any time to paint. It took her like what, 2 hours, an hour and a half. So yeah, I mean, it's a really good skill to do. I know it's really slow and it's not as easy as The Sims 4, but I kind of like that. I like the struggle. I don't want to be given everything. We had obviously the blessing of being Gen 2, so she was able to work on that when she was a child, when she was a teenager, and then when she was a young adult, she pretty much had that shit mastered within the first week of being a young adult and had all the little challenges done. So yep, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this current household here, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye everybody.